Hey guys, my name is Mac, and in this episode of Webflow Academy we are going to create a light mode, dark mode switcher which stays even if you change the page. It means that if I'm on a light mode and I'm going from home page to about us page, this mode is still with us. If I will switch to the dark mode and I will move to a contact page, it's still with us on a dark mode. So let's see how it's done. So all the mode switcher is designed in a Webflow. So HTML and CSS is done in a Webflow and JavaScript is made in Webblocks. This video is part 2 of how to switch between light mode and dark mode. And in the first episode, we finished on this part. And we have the function for light mode and function for dark mode. It depends on your website how complex this function will be, but in this episode we will focus on how to make this switcher stays on the page. If you change, for example, to about us or contact page, this mode will be still with us. And in this example, from the first lesson, from the first episode, we have on first click and on second click change from light mode and to dark mode. And in this video I would like to show you first how to make it very quick and simple to make mode switchers stick with us, and later I would like to explain you how to do it. So first let's make it super quick. First I will connect our Webblocks with Webflow. So I copy this code to the Webflow, and this way I'm connecting Webblocks with Webflow. And all the changes from Webblocks will be automatically in a Webflow. So I paste the new script to the Webflow. And right now this code will work here on this page. So when I refresh, you can see that this mode works. But if I'm going from the contact page, for example, to home page, this mode is gone because we are always starting from the dark mode in this example. And right now I'm using the mode switcher block, which is in a local. And why in the local, I will explain you in a moment. Firstly, what I do is I'm taking a mode switcher block, and right now I have exactly the same class here for the mode switcher, which is responsible for changing from the light mode to dark mode. And I'm moving the function which is responsible for the light mode and function which is responsible for the dark mode to the right places. And right now, if I will delete it and I will refresh our project, you can see that this mode is with us. So actually, that's all what we want to do in this episode. It means that this one block is responsible for sticking the light mode and dark mode with us. And right now I would like to explain you how this block is working. So we will create this block from parts, from very custom blocks, because Webblocks is made for making all the Webflow functionalities easy and fast, but also very customizable. So I would like to show you how to create this block on your own. So I will delete it and I will start from the beginning. The first thing which we could do if we would like to create this block from the beginning is to create a variable which will tell us what the state is. So I will call it light mode. And this variable will have two variables, could be true or false. If it's true, it means that we are on a light mode. If light mode is false, that means we are on a dark mode. And right now, when I have this, I can set that, for example, for the beginning, light mode can be false. It means that we are on a dark mode. Next thing is that we need a if statement which will set the right mode. It means that if light mode is false, it means that if we are on a dark mode, on the beginning we would like to show the dark mode, so we need to call the function dark mode. And else, if we are on a light mode, we want to call function light mode just on the beginning when the page is loading. And right now we need to set up what will happen after click in mode switcher. Okay, so I will use the block on click in mode switcher, and on click on mode switcher I would like to copy and paste this, but if light mode is false, it means that if we are on a dark mode, after click I want to switch to light mode, and when I'm on a light mode I want to switch to dark mode. Right now, after setting up the right mode, I would like to change this light mode variable to be able to, on the next click, show the right mode. It means that I need to use a set variable on every click, and I would like to use the logic not. It means that if I will set it not light mode, it will show something exactly opposite. So if the light mode is true, not light mode will change the light mode to false. If light mode is false, not light mode will change light mode to true. So that's how this works. And right now when I refresh, you can see, okay, that's something is not working. Okay. If you change this, this is working exactly the same, but when I will change the page, this is gone. And that's because the variables are cleared after refresh. So if we switch between pages, if we change page, this variable is gone and it's not remembered in our browser. To make it remember, we need to use local storage. And that's what I would like to show you in this video is local storage. It's very important in programming and it's very important in blogs to understand what is local storage. It means that it's the variable which is saved in your browser. It means that even if we will refresh, this variable will be still with us. And in this example, if I will use the first block, which is get local, what it's doing is taking the variable, that's the name of the variable. In this example, it will be a light mode, and it's getting this variable from the local storage, which is somewhere. And we need to set the initial value for this local storage. So if someone is opening this website for the first time, we need to set the light mode to, and in this example, it will be the false. And if we use this block, it means that we don't have to use this block because this is exactly the same. So right now we are taking the local storage here, but after that we need to also set the local storage if the light mode will change. So if the light mode is changing here on a click, we want to set local storage for light mode. And right now when I will refresh the page, you can see that if I'm switching to the light mode and I'm going to the home page, this is still with us. So this is working exactly like we want. And this block is doing exactly the same. So if we want, we can use just this one, just this one block. But if we want, we can also use this to make it more customizable, because maybe if you want to change it somehow, maybe you want to create something even more complex than this, and this knowledge can be very useful for you. But if you would like to create something exactly the same as I did, it will be much easier to use just this one block for mode switcher. Thank you very much. I hope it helped you. And if you like this video and you would like to see more these videos, you can consider subscribing this channel, liking this video, and of course, testing Weblogs. Thank you very much. See you soon.